Hello YouTube and welcome to the Indie Evolution channel. My name is InGamer and today we're going to be playing the game Antisquad. Antisquad is currently available on Steam Early Access, as you can see the bottom center of your screen. This is a turn-based squad combat game. We do a lot of these kinds of videos on the channel and we'll be doing a lot more of them in the future. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the game. Just a little bit about Antisquad. The gist of Antisquad is this group of kind of stereotypical rejects from, you know, kind of like the Expendables, if you will, or the A-Team. Each one of these characters is going to have their own quirks, you know, and this kind of thing. So I think the game, in a way, you know, I can compare it to Jagged Alliance in that way, in that the mercenaries do have their own personalities. They're not nameless, faceless soldiers. So we'll jump right into the first tutorial level here. While Cactus was on leave, he decided to investigate the problem of a new synthetic drug being produced in his hometown in Mexico. He contacted a couple of friends in the Drug Enforcement Administration, USA, and went undercover in the drug mafia's lair. And then he disappeared without a trace. Teddy, radio check. Whatever possessed Cactus to come here alone, he's lucky he's still alive. First, adjust your devices. Let's test your camera. Now repeat. Okay. And to move the camera in this game, you just left click and scroll your mouse. I use a trackball, so I move my trackball to move things around. You don't have to drag the map back. To train the camera on your character again, just click the character portrait on the left. And that snaps the camera back. This is the distance that you can move, illustrated there by those nice arrows. Watch the red mark. This is the position from which you can successfully attack your opponent using at least one of your skills. Now you're going to spend some of your action points. You can spend them on movement, special skills, and attacks. There's an enemy ahead. To engage them, move into your attack position. Just select your position and confirm your order. Okay. So I've selected my position, as we can see with the yellow circle. And I'm going to click again to confirm. Your action points are limited. Insightful. As you can see, every time we move it, you see 10 action points kind of click off. And you can also see it reduce here by our character portrait. See, you've changed your position with very few action points left, but you still have enough to finish your enemy off. And we can see he's quite upset here. This is the maximum range of your weapon. Select an enemy. There are two ways to destroy him. By clicking on him repeatedly, or by clicking the button on the right. So we'll select our enemy here, and we'll see the details of our attack. One thing I don't see is I don't see my percentage to hit anywhere, but that could be obscured by this arrow. It might be a good idea to search him. Click on him. Oh, that's special. And apparently we managed to turn him into a gold coin without even stomping on his head first. So that's that's classic. Besides money, loot can contain other valuable items and bonuses. Nice. There's nothing else you can do. Finish your turn. Okay, so we'll go ahead and end our first turn. This is how the system shows the distance you can cover under current conditions. Move to the selected location. Okay, and we'll just click and click again to confirm. Go ahead and end our turn. If you can't tell by now, this game really, to me, in its development, was heavily influenced by the tablet and mobile device community. Have a look around. Move toward the gate. Okay. I can't actually move the camera, so I can't really look around. One thing I do credit this game with, I see a lot of games that do release on Steam Early Access for PC, and I'm not going to name any names. I may have to later if I actually go in and play that game. But they release on Steam Early Access for $14.99, $15. You know, we as the PC community get involved in these games, play these games, help them refine these games, and then they turn around and release the same game on a tablet or on a mobile device for $4 or $5. Tap the button to open the gate. You know, so in that way, you know, PC gamers are starting to get the kind of the shaft in a lot of ways. You know, not to say anything about bad about early access. They put out some great games. I know I did Dead State, which I thoroughly enjoyed. I can't wait to see more of that game. And that's not the game I'm talking about. You know, I don't think that even is available on a mobile platform. Note the gray circles. They indicate the enemy's range of vision. For more details on your enemy, select them and double-click their portrait on the right. So we can select him, click him here, and it kind of brings up information and statistics about this particular character. He's a gangster. I guess assaulter is his archetype or class. Gang member, knows nothing and rarely thinks, armed with an automatic rifle, dangerous at medium range. So this is a game that kind of seems to rely on some kind of stereotypes for its comedy, this kind of thing. But the reason I bring that up is because this game is actually only $4.99. So even though it's obvious that this is a mobile game, it's released in early access on PC at a mobile price. Another tip, select this cell. Okay. By scouting the area, you can determine which of your opponents is the most deadly. For example, this symbol indicates that you should move to the target location. The enemy will be within your firing range. A similar red symbol indicates that the enemy will be able to counterattack because they have enough AP. Now finish your turn. When I see that similar red symbol, it would have been nice if they had put an illustration of the symbol directly there just for clarification. Oops, here's the symbol for a counterattack. Oops, forgot to activate something. Okay, so I guess this is my symbol that I can counterattack. This is my armor. Every shield fully absorbs all damage from a single hit before it's destroyed. You can also find this information on the ground near the character portrait. Okay. And you can see he fires and hits and destroys my armor with the first attack. And I destroy him with my first attack. And kind of move into range here, and that'll be the end of our turn. The fist icon shows the range of close combat. Okay, so if we move here, this puts us now in range for a knife attack. So And we'll just stab him in the heart and watch him go down. Oh yeah, your character is instantly recharged after you've defeated your enemy, so. Glad to see you guys. What took you so long? They've been putting the heat on me. Oh. Oh no, it looks like Cactus is seriously injured. He'll kick the bucket if he doesn't get first aid soon. Okay, and we'll just click on our buddy Cactus here. When you're near a seriously injured ally, you can help them get back to normal. This ability is called reanimation. Come on, take a deep breath and do something. Reanimation of a heavily wounded character allows you to bring them... Okay. Back to life, apparently. And there it is in action. Oh, thanks. You seriously saved my life. Lucky that I took that first aid kit off the jailers. Let's not get carried away. We've got company. Get out now. And away we go. So that was kind of our first introduction to the game, and you can see the final screen here, which is going to give us a sum up of the adventure we just had, or the segment of the game we just played. Like I mentioned before, this is heavily, to me anyway, it seems heavily influenced by the tablet community. That seems to be really the main target platform for the game. The point and click interface works well, and I like the graphics. I think it's a good looking game. So probably going to be bringing you guys more Antisquad videos. And I will go through all the tutorials, but actually the first Let's Play video will be the actual campaign that comes with the game, and that will be labeled Video 1. This one and subsequent will be labeled Tutorial 1, 2, so on and so forth. So if you do go to the playlist for my Antisquad videos, you can skip through all the tutorials and go, once the videos are out, you'll be able to go to the playlist and find the actual game and not the tutorial. So that's it for this episode, guys. Indie Evolution channel. Thanks for watching.